The U.S. and coalition base was attacked in northern Syria, an American contractor killed by a suicide drone. 5 U.S. service members and another American contractor were also wounded in the attack Thursday. Overnight, the Pentagon saying U.S. intelligence believes the drone was of Iranian origin. President Biden landing in Canada late Thursday, ordering U.S. retaliation with what the Pentagon describes as precision airstrikes, hitting facilities in eastern Syria used by groups affiliated with Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin saying, as President Biden has made clear, we will take all necessary measures to defend our people and will always respond at a time and place of our choosing, adding that no group will strike our troops with impunity. 2 of the American service members were treated on site, while 3 others and the wounded contractor were evacuated to medical facilities in Iraq. Since January 2021, there have been 78 attacks against facilities housing U.S. troops in Iraq and Syria. U.S. Central Command says most of the attacks involving drones and rockets were carried out by Iran or Iranian-backed proxies. Syria has yet to offer an official response to the latest Iranian-backed attack. And Iran, that Biden administration officials call the largest security threat in the Middle East, has not reacted to the U.S.'s retaliatory strikes.
Right now, the U.S. has roughly 900 troops and hundreds of contractors on the ground in eastern Syria working with Kurdish forces there to prevent a resurgence of ISIS in that region. Craig and Savannah.
All right, Peter, thank you very much. Let's turn to NBC's chief foreign correspondent, Richard Engel, who, of course, has been watching all of this very closely. So, Richard, how much of a risk does this latest attack from Iran pose in the conflict there, provoking a broader conflict, when, of course, the U.S. has mainly been focused on Ukraine and China and Russia?
Well, we don't hear about American troops in Syria very much, but that they have been there for the last several years, elite American special forces on this counter-ISIS mission. And they often come into contact with Iran. They often come into contact with these Iranian-backed militias. The real question is, why did Iran now choose to carry out this attack? It was a largely unprovoked attack. American troops were on this base. The attack took place at 1:30 in the afternoon, according to the Pentagon, killing this American contractor. Iran would know that this would provoke a quick response. The Americans are not going to just take an attack on a base in the country where they're carrying out a counter-ISIS mission without responding. So is Iran trying to test it? Is it trying to see how far it can go? It seems like Iran is trying to apply pressure on the United States, make it painful so that over time the U.S. will end its presence there and allow Iran to have more influence in the region.
Just a reminder, there are so many hot spots around the world. Richard, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.